regulate the temperature. Still going to be hot and humid, but we likely will just meet those heat advisories or just fall below those heat advisories. As we move into next week, I wanted to show you this live picture from downtown Tampa, Davis Islands. See some rain coming down. I'll step out of the way. It's a cool shot. If we look on satellite and radar, things have been pretty busy. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning, a couple weather statements. Watching these storms, things will start to wind down as we move into the remainder of tonight. You can see over in Hillsborough County, that one storm I was just showing you on camera. It's a tiny one compared to what we have been watching in Hardee, DeSoto, Polk counties, even Sarasota and Manatee counties, seeing some stronger storms out there. They are not severe warned, but bringing some frequent lightning. This one just trying to move into Polk County, kind of falling apart, but still seeing some frequent lightning to the west of Bowling Green there. And moving over into Manatee and Sarasota counties, you can see a couple flashes of lightning out there, some moderate to heavy rain and some winds that could be strong as 40 miles per hour. So just be on the lookout for tonight as we look forward into the weekend. Again, we have some rain chances that will help to keep these temperatures in the mid-90s, still hot and humid, feeling like the hundreds. I'll look at this forecast in a little bit more detail coming up.
All right, Colleen. Well, tonight kicks off the first. It's awfully hot.
Yeah, we're getting some rain, and we're also getting these severe thunderstorm warnings. This one's in Hardee and Manatee counties. It's about 12 miles to the west of Wauchula. Radar indicated winds around 60 miles per hour. Also, radar indicated hail close to an inch in diameter, which is about the size of a quarter. So taking a zoom in here, going down to the south, we also have this other storm that's in Manatee and Sarasota County. Actually, it's moving out of Sarasota, more so Manatee, and that's producing some frequent lightning. It is not a severe thunderstorm warning, but there's a special weather statement on it because 50-mile-per-hour winds are likely with this one. Now, both of these storms are nearly stationary, meaning that they're really not moving much, and they're dumping a lot of rain on these areas. As we look up to the north, there's also some storms closer to just to the south of Newport Richey, so over there in Pasco County. Tampa's also seen a little bit of rain, very isolated. As you look at these boundaries, kind of as they come together, that's where we look for these storms to bubble up. Basically, we get that lift in the atmosphere, and that's where we usually see these severe thunderstorm warnings being triggered. Now, again, the main threat for these would be that gusty wind as well as the hail. If you have any hail reports or any wind reports, please send them over. We'd love to hear that. As we look at Futurecast, we want you safe, but we'd love to hear the reports because it helps us out. Futurecast, 7 o'clock tonight, so within the next half hour. Again, most of that activity where we're seeing it at this time, of course. 9:30, things will be much quieter. So it's really this next hour, hour and a half that we're looking for these storms. By 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, we will be quieter. Into the overnight hours, this is 11:30 p.m., couple clouds. Tomorrow morning, looking good, 7 a.m. Into tomorrow afternoon now, and here we go. So the pattern that you will see this weekend will be a little bit different from what we've had the past 2 weeks. Past 2 weeks, it's been that dominant westerly wind. Notice tomorrow, it's more aligned with our typical summertime pattern where we have those sea breezes set up. That creates that boundary. That's that dashed line that you see on the screen there. And that's usually where we see these storms bubble up. Now, the models sometimes don't do that well with picking up on where these storms will kind of brew up. But what we know is as that boundary sets up, we get that lift just like we're seeing this afternoon. Notice by tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, this is at 9 p.m., we start to see that boundary shift a little bit because that's our sea breeze kind of moving in as well as that easterly wind coming together. So, and then after 9 o'clock, we quiet down, same pattern repeats itself in that way. Expected rainfall here next several days. A little bit of better rain coverage for Saturday and Sunday. But next week, Tuesday especially, we have basically a bubble of heat that's building to the north of us. Kind of around that ridge is where we get that dominant easterly wind, and we have better rain chances and better storm chances. So forecast rainfall over the next couple of days here through Monday. Not looking like a lot. Around a ½ inch for most of us, but into next week, that's when we will start to see better rain coverage overall. Temperatures right now, we have a mixed bag of temperatures thanks to some rain-cooled air. Wesley Chapel's at 73, Lakeland's at 79, and most of the areas in the upper 80s, low 90s at this time. 7-day forecast looking forward into next week. Again, it's going to be just as hot as it has been, humid too, but those rain chances and extra cloud cover will help us out. we likely won't see any advisories or just ride below that advisory criteria because of those extra rain chances.
The Rays are tinkering with their